For this example, an ice chest contains 10 cans of Coke, 12 cans of Sprite, 6 cans of Diet Coke, 4 cans of Gatorade. Suppose that you reach into the container and randomly select 3 cans in succession. You do not replace the soda. So this part of the problem explains about all events are dependent to each other, or the probability of each event will affect to the other. So put a note here as the dependent events. From what we have, 10 cans of Coke, so let's find the total number. 10 cans of Coke plus 12 cans of Sprite plus 6 cans of Diet Coke plus 4 cans of Gatorade. The total gonna be 32 cans. So we have 32 cans of soda in the ice chest. We are going to find the probability of selection in part A, 3 cans of Diet Coke. So 3 cans in succession, and each one we get the Diet Coke. Set up as the probability of the first one as a Diet Coke, and the second one as Diet Coke again. The third one as Diet Coke again. Is from using the probability of getting the Diet Coke first, and then multiply by the probability of getting Diet Coke again, given that the first one or the first selection was Diet Coke, and then multiply by the probability of getting another Diet Coke, given that the first and the second were Diet Coke. So with this way, from the first one, there are 6 Diet Cokes. So we're gonna put a note here as starting with 6 Diet Coke to begin with, and the total like 32. After one was selected, gonna be 5 Diet Coke left, and 31 total of the soda to be selected from. And the third round, we have 4 Diet Coke left and 30 cans in total to be chosen from. Set up as a probability. The first one gonna be 6 out of 32. The second one gonna be 5 out of 31. And the third gonna be 4 out of 30. We multiply these 3 numbers together to get the probability as the value 0.0040, or about 0.4% chance to obtain like 3 cans as the Diet Coke when you select like 1 can at a time. And no replacement the can back into the ice chest. The next time, the first one is a Coke, second one is a Sprite, and then Gatorade. So we're gonna set it up as the probability of getting the Coke, and next Sprite, and the last one is the Gatorade. It is from using the probability of getting the Coke times the probability of getting Sprite, given that the Coke was selected, and then multiply by the probability of getting Gatorade, given that Coke and Sprite were selected. Analysis again. So for the probability of getting the Coke, we start with the 10 cans of Coke, so we 10 Coke to begin with, and the total is 32 cans in the ice chest. After one Coke is selected, how many Sprites in the chest? We have 12 Sprites. And the total after one can was selected, gonna be 31 cans left in the ice chest. Gatorade, the total would be 4. So 4 Gatorade. And the total number of the cans after 2 already selected will be down to 30 cans in the ice chest. Now we're gonna put together as the product of each probability. The first one is 10 out of 32 and multiply by the second one, which is 12 out of 31, and then multiply by 4 out of 30. Simplify the numbers. We will get the number in the decimal form as 0.0161, or about 1.6% chance to get the first one as Coke, and second one Sprite, and the third one Gatorade. And the last one, to find the probability of getting no Sprite, we have the total 12 cans of Sprite. So put the note here, 12 Sprite in the chest. So that means the non-Sprite gonna be the total, which is 32 minus 12, or 20 of them that they are not Sprite. Now we're gonna find the probability of getting no Sprite of each one of them, or from three succession of the selecting the soda. So the probability of no Sprite for the first one times the probability of no Sprite, given that the first selection was not Sprite, and multiply by the probability of no Sprite again, given that the first and the second selections, or the first and the second cans, were not Sprite. That means for each one of them, for each round, no Sprite, the total is 20 of the no Sprite from 32 total. The second round, if the first non-Sprite already selected, gonna be down to 19 non-Sprite and 31 total cans to select it from. And the third round, gonna be the total of 18 non-Sprite options out of 30 total cans selected from. So we put together as the probability. The first one will be 20 out of 32. And the second one gonna be 19 non-Sprite out of 31 cans in total, and multiply by the third probability, which is 18 non-Sprite total out of 30 cans total in the ice chest. And multiply these numbers at 20 over 32 times 19 over 31 times 18 over 30. In the decimal form, we get 0.2298, or about 22.98% chance to obtain each can that's not Sprite.